But yeah, so essentially the reason why I'm excited because we've seen Harbaugh feature a slot guy in Anquan Bolden, 2 top 25 finishes. So I'm going to continue to be aggressive. I'm 16 spots higher on Ladd McConkey than ADP right now. But today's show, we're going to break down the top 150, the latest updates in my rankings right now on razzball.com right before training camp. So let's kind of get into it. Obviously, if you've been checking it, I probably pretty much tweet out updates every single day, breaking down what's changed. This one might not sound too sexy because I feel like he's everybody's darling, but I think he's this year's Puka Nacua. In the sense of rookie coming out late in drafts. I mean, Puka was basically a non-factor when it came to top 150 ADP last year. But I think Ladd McConkey, in the sense that a rookie coming in, targets up for grabs, new offense, obviously. Justin Herbert's a very good quarterback. I moved Ladd McConkey. I started him at 94 early on in the process in June. I moved him up 16 spots to 78 as my wide receiver 36. So the main reason why I'm excited about Ladd is that if you look at his role, they talk about him being in the slot role. Now, for a long time, people are going to talk about Keenan Allen, his impact with Justin Herbert, playing the interior slot role. And obviously that's great. That, of course, is a fact. That is not disputable. But that's not really the reason. Jim Harbaugh comes in, and if you look at when Jim Harbaugh took over, he was with the 49ers for 4 seasons with the 49ers. And in the latter half of his time with the 49ers, the last 2 seasons, the Colin Kaepernick years, Anquan Bolden was his primary slot guy. He also was kind of used like Keenan Allen, and he had 2 top 25 finishes each of those seasons. Now, I still like Josh Palmer. I think Justin Herbert, by the way, if you look at the 49ers comparing this new Chargers offense with Jim Harbaugh and Greg Roman to the historical teams with the 49ers, the Ravens, whoever you want to, compare it to, I think it's extremely important to point out that Justin Herbert is a much more volume. He's going to throw a lot more than Colin Kaepernick did. Colin Kaepernick used his legs a ton. Lamar Jackson under Greg Roman used his legs a ton. But when you actually look at the situation, I think Justin Herbert's going to have more pass volume. So when you look at the historical stats of, guys like, Michael Crabtree and Anquan Bolden in the Jim Harbaugh years, there's more room for upside because the pass volume is going to be higher under Justin Herbert than what we saw in previous years. So I like buying both Chargers receivers at cost right now. I am way ahead on Josh Palmer. If you go check out the top 150 on razzball.com. And by the way, if you haven't done so yet, we have an ADP tool. Go check it out on Razzball. And we also have the top 150 and positional rankings all on razzball.com. So go to football.razzball.com and check it out there as well. But yeah, so essentially the reason why I'm excited because we've seen Harbaugh feature a slot guy in Anquan Bolden, 2 top 25 finishes. So I'm going to continue to be aggressive. I'm 16 spots higher on Ladd McConkey than ADP right now. That's all we got today. This is some of the rankings updates, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. This was really good. This is kind of the latest updates. And make sure you go to razzball.com, click on the NFL tab, or just go straight to football.razzball.com and go check out the top 150 PPR rankings. Also go check out all the great positional rankings we have for quarterbacks, running backs, tight ends. And by the way, make sure you jump over to the fantasy football data tab. By the way, we have the slot versus wide tool coming out, but we have 2023 data in there right now. If you don't know what the slot versus wide tool is, it is fantastic. It tells you where the fantasy points are allowed by defense in the slot versus out wide. We're going to have more detailed splits, home and road, wins and losses. These are going to be great tools to help you win your fantasy leagues. And by the way, Razzball 6 is finally kicked off. If you haven't signed up yet, go to football.razzball.com and click on the signups tab, and you'll be able to sign up for the Razzball 6. It's a lot of fun. It's free. You get to compete against other big names in the industry. It's open for everyone. And finally, go check out the Dynasty tab. We have a Dynasty 2024 tab. We have Dynasty Trade Chart, by the way. We have rated over 400 players and picks. Dynasty Trade Chart. Go check it out. Leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts. We have the Dynasty Rookie Rankings, and we also have a Dynasty Top 200. So redraft, if you're doing a startup, if you're already in a league, or if you need rookie rankings, we have it all on razzball.com. Once again, thank you for joining. Make sure you subscribe to the Razzball Fantasy YouTube channel. Make sure you jump over to IG and TikTok. And, of course, make sure you go over to razzball.com. Thank you for joining us once again. I'm Bobby LaMarco. Go follow me at Bobby LaMarco on Twitter. I'm out of here, folks.